Without a doubt, any organization working to make a difference in the world must reach out beyond its core members. Only then can its power be used to make a global impact with lasting effect. When that organization is Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, you understand why lives are being changed and history is being written. From its very beginning, members of Omega Psi Phi have lived by the words manhood, scholarship, perseverance, uplift. Omega Psi Phi was founded at Howard University by 3 undergraduate students, Edgar A. Love, Oscar J. Cooper, and Frank Coleman, and faculty advisor Dr. Ernest E. Just. On November 17, 1911, a new era in Greek letter organizations began, as Omega Psi Phi became the first fraternity founded at a historically black college or university. Omega Psi Phi was incorporated October 28, 1914. The name Omega Psi Phi comes from the initials of the Greek phrase meaning friendship is essential to the soul. The phrase became the fraternity's motto, while the words manhood, scholarship, perseverance, uplift became cardinal principle. Every day, Omega men put power and meaning behind these words. More than 130,000 men have been affiliated with the fraternity. Members belong to almost 700 chapters in 44 states and the District of Columbia. The fraternity also has chapters in Europe, Asia, Africa, the Bahamas, Virgin Islands, and Panama. During the organization's biennial International Grand Conclave in Little Rock, Arkansas, Omega Psi Phi left no doubt that it is serious about service to mankind. Omega men came, saw, and went to work in Little Rock. This is what men do. This is what manhood is about.
You have given blood. You have worked with Habitat for Humanity. You have fed the hungry. You have tithed to our churches. You have truly brought many, many gifts to our city.
In a whirlwind of commitment, the fraternity touched and enhanced the lives of high school seniors and area families. Graduating high school seniors looked forward to college thanks in part to scholarships awarded by the fraternity. Less fortunate families in the Little Rock area received $10,000 worth of care boxes, stuffed with food and personal care items. These weren't lunch boxes. Each container weighed a hefty 25 pounds, signifying Omega Psi Phi's generous attitude towards giving. At the same time, another group of Omega men with hammers in hand and love in their hearts joined Habitat for Humanity in building 2 homes for 2 very happy families. The fraternity also blessed Habitat for Humanity with a $20,000 donation. The Omega's commitment to scholarship on the college level was realized in a big way. Arkansas Baptist College in downtown Little Rock is $175,000 richer thanks to donations from the fraternity and from nationally known syndicated radio show host and Omega brother, Tom Joyner. Omega Psi Phi also donated 15 laptop computers to the historically black college. Indeed, the fraternity rallying cry is economic empowerment, leading to social and political change. When the Omegas come to town, everybody wins.
As I saw TV news coverage of your public service program yesterday, I said, that's what being a fraternity means. Making certain when you go into a community, you leave that community better than you found it.
So outstanding is the fraternity's passion for service that wireless giant Alltel doubled up in supporting the Omega's ongoing efforts. Alltel's executive vice president first presented Omega Psi Phi with a $35,000 check in recognition of the fraternity's community service.
Don't go anywhere. One thing that really touched our heart is when you were here visiting a few weeks ago, when you were telling me about scholarship support, some $2 million worth of scholarship support. That is, in the hearts and minds of Alltel, one of our chief desires that we try in this community to provide scholarship support to various schools and organizations. And so today, I'd like to present a $10,000 check to go towards your scholarship support.
Companies that partner with Omega Psi Phi see an outstanding return on their goodwill investment. The fraternity is without a doubt one of the highest profile organizations in Black America. Whether it's voter registration or teaming up with the Red Cross, if it's a cause important to America, Omega Psi Phi is there. If there was ever a time for corporate America to partner with the Omegas, it's now. The fraternity's leadership is positioning Omega Psi Phi as a global leader among service organizations. Going forward, the fraternity challenge is to continue to uplift humanity. Across the nation, undergraduate, graduate, and international chapters will mentor youth and sponsor blood drives. More scholarships will be awarded, and more charitable causes will reach their goals because of Omegas, who reach deep into their pockets and share so much of their time and talents.
For about the last year and a half, we've been working on bringing this conclave to Little Rock, and in that time, myself and the other members of the Little Rock Convention and Visitors Bureau not only learned about what it's like to host an international conclave, but we also learned about these extraordinary men who call themselves members of Omega Psi Phi.
Omega Psi Phi's history of service includes the successful completion of a $250,000 fundraising campaign supporting the United Negro College Fund and a pledge to make an ongoing $50,000 contribution. This is perseverance. Any corporation that partners with Omega Psi Phi partners with a legacy that spans decades and a tradition that impacts millions around the world. Collectively or individually, Omega men help shape the world. Men like pioneering surgeon Dr. Charles Drew, world-renowned poet Langston Hughes, astronauts Charles Bolden and the late Ronald McNair, NBA greats Michael Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal, former HUD Secretary Robert Weaver, former Virginia Governor Douglas Wilder, Vernon Jordan, Dr. Bill Cosby, and on and on and on. It's no wonder the fraternity's founders chose the royal colors of purple and gold. And it's no wonder that the fraternity is recognized by leaders like former President Bill Clinton as a formidable force for change.
I'd like to express my appreciation to Omega Psi Phi for all your remarkable achievements. You recently adopted a national theme of economic empowerment, leading to social and political change. That's a bold initiative that embodies your values and will be an integral part in strengthening your education and social programs. Omega Psi Phi's mission also embraces the vision of a better tomorrow, especially for the African American community. With your agenda, Omega Psi Phi has helped to produce strong and vocal leaders who've changed the landscape of American society for the better.
Omega Psi Phi is looking for partners that want to make the world a much better place. If your company or corporation or foundation is ready to make a new friend, Omega Psi Phi is ready right now to share the passion of manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and